Yo. I think that's working. We probably, let me just quickly lower the bitrate a bit because I'm thinking we'll probably have the Vodafone issue again, potentially in the evening hours. Because it's very cold outside, so everybody's home watching Netflix or so. Or uploading to OnlyFans using my connection. So hello. Actually, we will have to, like, right away go into the game if it grabs it. It does. Because I need every single lap, and you can already see it's super close. And by the looks of it, it's between McLaren and Mercedes right now. Then Ferrari was very quick yesterday. There's a second series now that just mimics the Pro Series, and a lot of them use them as practice. Yeah, and I probably could slot it somewhere in here with a 0.6 or something. So we'll just drive. Just driving, getting in the flow, and then have a better qualifying than last time around. Because you see, just missing a 10th puts me 10 positions down. So we really need to nail. I really need to nail it today. Which I'm afraid will be difficult, but... Eric, that's good to hear. And yes, Crow, well... It's another SRO year ahead, so most likely we'll need the BMW. Or, well, most likely we'll drive the BMW there. And that, like, makes it more reasonable now to drive it again, get in the flow with the car again, then be ready once SRO starts. And it's not like LFM here, is a, I don't know, Netflix and chill series, like for you maybe, but for everybody driving, it's as tough and rough as it gets. I did a few changes to the graphics settings, so it should look worse and turn for a little more FPS. Because the game dipped to like 80 FPS or so in Imola. And I fear that, I don't know, just got me out of my rhythm for the qualifying somewhat. Yes. Everything is on bare minimum. And the thing is not so much to drive with lower FPS, the thing is to drive with different FPS, because you notice the difference. You can get used to 100 whatever, but if you're practicing with 200, then you'll notice that difference. Specs, I don't actually know if I have the PC specs here. It's a 3080 Ti and Intel 12700K, so it's not bad at all, but yep, that's esports for you. Yeah, I think it would be, the more reasonable upgrade would be to AMD, right? Oh, general tips for the M4, patience. Clean trail braking.
Slow car ahead.
The M4 is a car where you need to create the rotation. It's not just there, like in the mid-engine cars. You need to find out the ways it wants to be rotated. Oh yeah, I'd take that for a sector. Just unfortunately cars in the way. Thank you, Jay.
On the right. Clear on the right.
I take it any day. Sad that this is not the actual qualifying. But it doesn't get much better than that. That's a PB right there. Yeah, unfortunately we've seen the best already. Damn it. Oh. Look who's in the stream. My girlfriend locked herself out, so she had to come into the chat to let me know. Well, it takes a lot to get a like from you, Malcolm. Well, at least she knows how to reach me. Well, it's not the actual qualifying, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I don't know where that first sector came from. That was insane. And last sector, yeah, would have been better, or could have been better with the other McLaren. They're not in the way. Had to take it easy. I guess the headphone is a little loud. Yeah, imagine I'd be on the football pitch or something. All right, I guess I'll just do more laps to keep that groove alive. Yes, Daytona's this weekend already. Iron Messias, I'm hoping there are links all over the place, like the chatbot is gonna mention it. If you scroll up a little in the chat, there's a link from the bot that leads you right to popometer.io, or you just go yourself to popometer.io, or you open the video description or stream description. There's probably a link as well. I'm going to stream it, yes. So Saturday starts with the LFM VEM, Virtual Endurance Masters, from 2 p.m. I think is the race, which is a 6-hour race. I'm doing it with Alan and Ferris Stanley as a backup. And then afterwards, from like 8 p.m., something around that, we're going to join the Daytona race where a couple other guys are already driving then. And then I'll do a couple stints there to midnight, 1 a.m. or something, go to bed, and then get up at 6, 7 a.m. or so and do a lot more stints in the Daytona thingy. Well, thankfully there are enough people, and for iRacing, since we're probably going to be split 612 or something, we'll not have to worry about it too much. We just want to finish that race, and maybe by the time I'm ready to drive, maybe the car's already dead, so we'll find out. So let's drive some more. Hey Kani. I could practice some pit entries as well. Hey to Ukraine, I hope you're doing well, given the circumstances. It's incredible that we just can't really, well, me personally, can't really do anything about it, right? You just sit there in an outright war.
Yellow flag, be careful.
With a maniac sending hundreds, thousands of people to your borders. It's an actual insane situation. Bioware, I only did like short stints.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Probably not good because it's also very warm. We have 30 degrees here on the track, or in the air. The track is 37, so it's probably not too good.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
So Arthur is moving, or has moved right now, and he doesn't have internet yet. And for VM, we also have a second team with Gregor, Pippa, and Robbie. So, and their job will be to finish ahead of Alan and myself. The thing in Pro Series is that we only do half stints basically, so yes, even if tire wear is an issue, we don't sit in with a bad balance, with a bad wear for too long at least. So, are we gonna get somewhat of a clean lap here, or free lap rather?
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Not the same insane first sector, but similar. I'm happy with similar. Two of something lying around in the last corner. But yeah, half a tenth down means 1.5 tenths down. Okay, at least I can repeat it anywhere close. That's good. There wasn't an entire fluke. The car's so much on the edge in that corner. It's such a tiny line to go there flat out. You're in between understeering out and oversteering out. At any point in time, you can lose either end of the car there. Tips for driving the Porsche, Sasha. There's an actual video entirely on the Porsche on this channel. So if you just type Porsche in 992 probably, then you'll get the probably 20-minute long video or so only on the Porsche. Sebastian, we'll see. But Alan has been grinding the entire week and he's like within 3-4 tenths of me. I think that's the closest he's ever been. It's the rear end, just no grip. When I did the race practice, the car's actually better in sector 1 with race fuel because we have some weight on the rear axle and a bit of traction. Yes, I drive both VM and Daytona. Yeah, the slipstream helped here a bit, I get the feeling. But these are all good lap times. If I get these later, I'm happy. That would be really nice. Really. And we are 3 and 4 tenths ahead of the other BMWs, which is also good. Oh, Aitzas, thank you very much. Once more. And Oro, hey, how are you doing? Bradley, I believe not. I've always reached out, but team and brand just want to keep that kind of unique. We have a split livery with the unicorns. These are available, but I'd have to find the link from our cloud. Temperatures are 31, 37 right now. 31, 37. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy, that is so close. 100 to Whitehead, 500 to Mabix, 900 to Noah, 10th to Tinko. The issue is Tinko was early, like at least 2/10 slower than Dara McCormack, so McCormack is probably putting in a 0.4 again. Yeah, you see, it's super important to nail the lap, else you're outside the top 10 very quickly. Yeah, it's insane how much they put in the meat grinder. It's insane. There's nothing to say about that that's positive at all. Yes, I do remember. I do. That is that's a quick way up the ranks, mate. Congrats, nice. Good investment for me. 49, so still a bit out until the server comes, so I guess we'll just do another lap. Another lap. More laps, more better, I think. Oh, strength of field. What does the website say? Let me check. Let me check. 6,117. Yeah, I desperately need points because I only have 6,900. So soon, well, I will make it. The last guy making it into the split is 5,138. And the average apparently being 6,100. Well, we can fight. We can fight. If we don't screw it up again. Like, the gap is way smaller than it was in... Actually, let's practice pit entry. The gap is way smaller than it was in Imola, where I think for qualifying at least, I should have had the fastest or the best potential there, but here I'm not so sure.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
So qualifying should be in what, 10-15 minutes or something, so the server is starting in 10 minutes. Then there's like a couple minutes practice session, and then it goes to qualifying. So probably more 20 minutes. Well, good to have golds all. Is this Case King round 2? It is. Yeah, what does this mean? Strength of field? Yeah, just how high the average rating is basically of everybody in the split. I think the highest guy on LFM has 8,500 or something. And yeah, the higher the elo is, the higher the average skill of the players on the grid. It's roughly, should roughly be 50 kilos that I'm using for the brake. To reach 100% in the game.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
The dash is Armamentario. It's pretty, isn't it? Okay, 2 more laps.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Too deep. Well, I guess we're practicing pit entry. Well, I would say the brake force should be low enough so you can do it for an hour without fatigue, but as high as possible. The higher you have it, the higher the brake force is, the more range there is to be precise in. The smaller your range, the less kilos you use, the more difficult it is to be precise. So the more kilos you use, within the range that you can handle, the better. Oh, that would not be good. We want to actually kind of stand like this, I believe. Yeah. Let me check. Well, it depends probably on the grid spot. Yeah. Here it's way too early. So the grid spots differ a bit, unfortunately. So just clip the last bit there. Tricky, tricky. 56. So I think we'll just head off. And then wait for the server. Which is this one, coming in 3 minutes. Temperatures was 31 degrees air, 37 or 38 track. Qualifying is in the morning in-game. So the longer we go, the warmer it gets. I don't know, Ziln. It's never me. It's never me. And I think, is there not something that you can do server-side where you say, well, the cars are sorted by championship position, the cars are sorted by rating, the cars are sorted by, I don't know, something that you control rather than whatever this lottery is. Yeah, 88 sounds much, right? And the thing in ACC is you just need to go to 100, as you're probably missing out, at least for the initial braking. There's, in my opinion, there's as much trailing as there is in other games. With aggressive brake bias and ABS, you can get away with worse braking technique, but I think you're kind of risking to have more errors with that, so you've got to trail anyway. but you also need to like safely or easily reach the 100%, or at least easy enough to do it for hours, basically. Like 88 is much. For iRacing, I've set it to 80 now, I think. I think for iRacing, I've set it to 80 now. But there you don't really want the peak, not at least not for long, if at all. Which pit box? It only matters. So yeah, you just have less traffic in qualifying. So if you're in P1 there, you just have a nice and easy qualifying with 3-4 laps on your own without distractions. And if you're behind, then there's naturally going to be a queue in the last corner or second to last corner. And that means just that your tires are not going to warm up too good. You're distracted by the car in front. Maybe somebody already crashes into your rear and all that. So it's all like on this level, you saw the gaps, how small they are, just hundreds. And every bit of distraction, every bit of loss of focus, anything, any tiny thing can put you off. So it's all just about getting yourself in the best possible situation to replicate your best driving. And it's easier if you're alone, essentially. And then yeah, the pit boxes are like, they differ slightly in where you need to park, I guess, for the pit stop to work out good. Only an issue for the very big cars. The small cars, they have essentially they have a bigger pit box. They can be less precise with their stop. They'll always be in the right position, be jacked up right away. But with the big cars, you're more easily outside of the pit box. And then you more easily move before actually being jacked up. And then you lose 3-4 seconds or something. And again, this grid, 3-4 seconds, you're never going to get back in the race. It's probably 5 positions at least. So yeah, that's why pit box also matters. Then if it's angled down or something, there's just, I talk too much and now I missed the server. So nice. So I'm going to be last. Oh, actually, this is so good. We are 33, which is again at the front. So that this game. Genius. Sometimes my genius, frightening. Just join late and you'll be at the front again, because there's only 30 pit boxes or so, or 31. So yeah, you can either join first or 31st or something. Win the minigame by losing it. Also means if you're 10th, you're 20th. If you're 3rd, you're 6th. Or 3rd, depends. Well, so it's green track. I don't think I'm gonna drive. I'll just sit here and wait. I've cranked up the pressures. I'll probably want to go pee. Breathe. Check if my girlfriend made it into the flat. Yes, exactly. Well, yeah, it's complicated. But there's I have a track guide for the LFM license on the channel, and I hope I say everything about Misano there. It's just an hour. And I try to be quick. For whatever reason, they always last an hour. I can't make it faster. Hey, Luca, how are you doing? When's your comeback? Need you to challenge me in the BMW. Keep me on my toes. There were insane qualifyings from you in the BMW sometimes. We were struggling to follow that. I'll quickly go pee answer afterwards. 1 sec. Yeah, 3 seconds is a lot. Yeah, 3 seconds is a lot. That's really good. Oh, 5 minutes, a long time. Ja, Micha, jetzt diese Saison erstmal wieder im BMW. Nächste Saison gucken wir dann mal. Ist ja noch eine Weile hin. Yeah, Nick, I think honestly, if you're still like 3, 4, 5 seconds off, I wouldn't worry too much about the setup. I'd get one that's safe and stable and predictable and doesn't surprise you with anything, any weird snaps or sudden understeer or huge changes in behavior depending on what you do, right? Because you still have wrong inputs and you need a car that does not respond too aggressively to these inputs. Because when your input is wrong and the car changes attitude and direction all that very quickly, then yeah, you're going to be in the wrong place. So ideally you have a car that's a bit unresponsive. And yeah, if you buy one, they're typically more aggressive, then you just stiffen the front a bit and it gets more stable, more predictable, for example. Simon, thank you. Ja, BOP schwierig immer, Micha. Ich habe eine gute Zeit im Practice gehabt, aber ob ich es wieder hinkriege, ist immer schwierig. Die anderen, es ist alles ganz nah. Es waren jetzt 3, 4 Autos innerhalb einer halben Zehntel. Müssen wir mal schauen, ob da manche sich zurückgehalten haben oder so. Wir finden es gleich alles erst raus im Qualifying. Yeah, it's the same for me. You want to understand it, right? You don't just want to sit there and drive. Yeah, I don't know, the game lost some of its pitch sensitivity, I guess. But that's, you know, that's for someone who might be already able to drive quite well, and then what is pretty comfy for you is still pretty overwhelming for others. So hard to, depends on the car, right? There are cars that are naturally more stable, all the front engine cars in general, more stable. So if you take an aggressive setup there, make it slightly more stable, fine. If you have an unstable car like the Porsche, probably more tricky. Germany. Oh, Germany. How important is... Well, I turned that off, Sören. It's hyper important. Hyper. It's the main thing. The qualifying defines everything. Starting P1 gives you a very high chance of finishing there. Starting P5 gives you a very high chance of not finishing. Oh, that's empty. Take the other one. No, you're dead, Liza never tried it. Big Busty, yes, they already announced there's going to be a stream on the 23rd afternoon, evening probably, like we used to with all other DLCs pretty much. 23rd evening is going to see the preview event. On any content, I'm not at liberty to speak. But I mean, they're posting all the content, right? So we get the GD2s. One minute. T1 crash chance is proportional to grid precision. Probably even exponential. P2 has 4 times the chance. P4 has 16 times the chance. P16 has 256 times the chance. What else do I know? 25 has 625 times the chance. 30 has 900 times the chance. No, that's probably wrong. Jürgen, I don't know the inner workings of Kunos and the actual importance of RSIs. They will know what they do. There are other people out there who can do his work, I hope. So I guess we'll just be patient and see what they have for us. I think Aris, the thing with Aris was he was in there with a passion, so he probably did more than he needed to. And I think that's hard to replace. Get someone who really wants it. But I think probably knowledge-wise or so, knowledge can be gathered. Passion, harder to get. You lift all NDA restrictions, yeah. I don't think there has been a track in all the DLCs, no. Don't think so. So, can those... You guys finish, please. Okay, pressure rising. Let's sort everything down here and then we can go. Danke, M. Aspro, Mr. Aspro, Marco, Micha. And session. There we go.
Green light, go, go, go.
Oh boy, I can't see. P2 is good, P2 is good. Oh, Amir in P1, interesting. How did he manage that? Probably also with his superior Iranian connection. But look at Amir's ping, it doesn't look as bad as it used to. Let's go. I think the track is fully optimum yet.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Not good. Well, at best a banker. Bit too close to Amir. Yeah, track is slow yet.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Not happy yet with my braking. But yeah, everybody in that area of lap times in the first lap.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Cycling down the order. Well, that wasn't intentional. Well, the engine didn't like that. We fuel for one more. Not a bad
Yellow
one.
flag in sector 2.
That is not a bad
Yellow
one,
flag ahead. The charge in front.
given the track condition.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
on, really good lap.
Yeah, fuck it. Good job. Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so
Ooh.
far.
For actual qualifying, this is good. Much better than in Imola. Ah. It's so close, look at it. But though it's 29 degrees, so I guess they could do 0.4 as the others. Not so sure, but it felt like the track kept improving. But we have a dent in there in the top 5 or something. They're all under pressure to beat that. It's a good lap. Oh man, that's such a relief. Honestly, it's such a relief. Because qualifyings were bad lately. But maybe more confidence from the FPS. Yeah, probably the engine just had a bit of an error message that needed to be deleted. No actual problem. We only went 10,000 RPM. No problem. I guess Dara will beat it at some point. The kid has no nerves.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Still P1 only 3 minutes ago, but I guess nobody's on flyers right now. Come on, some more? Well, I can risk it now. That's a good one.
Let me Right,
Yep.
mate.
Too much risk. Oh, we're getting 2 more laps. Really good.
Losing time in sector 3. Yellow flag in sector 1. And then validated.
Yeah, that was costly. Full YOLO.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Session is now over.
We are calm. We're very calm. Easy. Nothing happened. Can someone clip that? Calm and collected. We expected that. And so. Yeah. Invalid 0.4 last corner. Bam. Yeah. I'll go pee. I don't even need to, but I need a break. Just a second. Lots of fast people is an understatement. So we added 2 clicks of pressure. We probably want to go down for the second stint, but it doesn't matter. We have a fresh tire set. We have, well, it's not going to rain, so we don't need that. I have the race set uploaded. I have the fuel. I'll just need 1 extra. Just 1 extra, you know. That was something. That was something. So let's hope the connection stays with us, okay? I'm on 7 Mbit. I just hope the connection works. I'm just gonna close that window. No extra traffic on the PC. Nothing extra. Not that. Nothing extra. Just driving.
30 seconds.
So everything is good. Everything is good.
20 seconds.
Well, especially the McLaren, I guess. But we'll find out.
Going single file.
Ja, jetzt tot für Jansky, ja. Warum nicht? And track limits. For the race, track limits are giga important.
Double file.
Thanks for watching, guys. Let's make it a good one. Let's hope Dario is calm today. We live. We have good straight line. I'm just trying to get banking laps in now for the Delta. And I'll try to be easy on the rears. So I'm not getting rid of them anytime soon.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
Booth be pushing, he's really close. I was expecting that race pace is going to be more difficult for us. But I'm also not quite on pace yet. Let's see, I'm taking it easy. Just getting comfortable with the track limits. I think we're pulling everybody along a bit. That's as fast as I can go.
Fastest lap of the race, mate. Good job.
I can't get rid of them. Did someone to do a mistake there? And we have to watch out for undercuts. There's virtually no change in gap. Come on. Need one more tenth, then the draft is gone. Not like that. Yes, come on, come on, come on. Almost. So will there be team order in Veloce? What a fight. Yeah, my rear tires now have the drop. Damn it. Didn't work. Couldn't break away. Everybody's too tense to like. Too much tire wear. Come on, car, give me something. The rear is so struggling. Oh boy. Yep, the next tire drop. I hope they get the drop as well in 1-2 laps. At least I think on the straight we can't really be attacked. I fear they'll over undercuts a lot, because first lap for me is just not fast. What a chain, top 5. Everybody waiting for their chance. Let's see if somebody pits already. No, but it's just when the balance grows too far apart on the tires, then you notice it. I'll explain later, I need to focus. Cool rear tires. I just can't get them. I don't know if I could if they didn't have slipstream. I'm losing a lot of grip right now. Yeah, they don't have that drop. They don't have as much drop. Let's see.
The car is exiting the pit, watch out.
Yeah, look how easy they can stay close now. I'm trying my hardest. Yeah, they just hold the advantage. Like, if I pit early, they're just gonna extend 1-2 laps, then they're ahead. Or if I pit late, then they're gonna be faster like that. And since they're a team, they can just do both tactics. One of them will work.
Yeah.
Oh, not yet. Dara pitted. We have 1 or 2 laps max. Yeah, Dara's gonna do 32s on his first flyer. Oh, I hope that wasn't too far. I hope that's not a SG30, that was late. So 54 liters should easily be enough. New tire set, pressures should be fine. Yeah, we're just not gonna touch a thing here. Up, 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 come on, yes.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Yeah, I think it was fine, right? It was super late, but I think rear end was...
Mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, 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 go.
Fastest lap by Dario.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
Let's go. Well, now Booth be right behind me. Let's hope we can do the same with him. Yeah, a straight line is better than the Ferrari. But yeah, the turn in of the Ferrari is just insane. Well, I have to work and create rotation. It just does it. Wow. Yeah, he has no problem following. Not at all. He's so much faster in the tight corners, which all of the corners are on this track. Well. Just gotta keep him behind. I do my best corner and he's gaining a 10th. Anyway. Not ideal. It's insane what he gains there. Wow. The good thing is he won the first round, so he's in a very solid position for the championship. And I think the contenders are already far behind, so he might just take P2 if he doesn't have to risk it. Doesn't mean I should offer it. Let's see how the comparison is with a Ferrari on tire wear. But Ferrari drives quite high TC, like the only car with working TC. So he drives it on 6 or something, 5, 6, I think. So I guess his rears look better. Yeah, I saw Dara couldn't keep up. Or rather, gotta say the Merc couldn't keep up. Dara for sure can. Laps or so. Come on. Chance to break away. Oh, he's so fast in some corners. I think he had just a tiny mistake or so. He has no problem closing the gap. Not at all. Got my Riz. Yeah, that's what I mean. Now I get the drop off. Just when I have the chance to break away, I get the drop off, and he just keeps doing low 33s. Guess we'll stay here. Ja, es ist dort nicht mehr gewohnt, dass er ein OP, dass das Auto nicht OP genug ist, hä? Wenn da so ein BMW vor ihm rumguckt. We've got tires, good pressures, too high temps, but we're good. Damn it! Where? Nice, Rhea. Ah, he's not done yet. He wants it. One more. Let's go!
P1, excellent.
Come on!
See you in the pits. Bring it back.
Oh man, it's been a while. Let's go. Oh, I'm so done. Oh, not a single mistake I can remember. Oh, one mistake and he would have had me or something. That was tough. I couldn't allow myself to outbrake myself once. He'd immediately be on me. Need to go to interview. There wasn't much in the chat. I think you all enjoyed it. There was intense. Drifting. I think I want to save my tire and have a look at it, but anyway.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I have to go to interview. 1 sec. One final drift. Well, somewhat. Bam. Bam. Come on, where's the interview? Old man. Old man winning. Where's the interview waiting channel? Interview waiting channel. Interview waiting channel. There. Oh, crazy. Congrats Boothby. Congrats Dario. They kept me on my toes. There was nothing between us. I think if they ever got by, they'd be gone. So my only chance was to stay ahead. Lucky with the pit stop, everything worked. It was super risky.
You, Nils, Naujoks, a fantastic drive from you, say, under pressure from the very start of that race. You got the job done in qualifying, but between George and Imola, they didn't give you a single moment to breathe. You must be relieved that that one's over and that you've added another win to your tally.
I think it was the first win in quite a while. But yeah, first stint, Dario was, I don't know, he was never further away than 0.7. I think there was half a lap where I thought I might be able to get him out of the draft. But then he just attacked one corner and he was right back in. So I knew it would be very, very tricky to have a calm race. So it was all about, I don't know, just not making the mistakes onto the straights, because there I had the edge a bit. I think the BMW here has power because the long wheelbase doesn't quite want to rotate around the corners. So they probably couldn't really ever attack there with a straight line speed I had.
Yeah, absolutely. I think also, just to give you those stats there, your first win since round 7 of season 8 in the Pro Series. So it has been a little bit of a time since you've been at the top step of the podium. But when that opportunity was presented to you, that you grasped it with both hands and delivered when it counted. Give us a perspective from you inside the cockpit. Misano, it's a circuit that kind of, it's an easy one to drive around in the sense of there's nothing too dangerous about it. There's not too many horrific curbs to send you flying off into the gravel. But on the flip side of that, it's very easy to get those track limit warnings and rack up those warnings over the course of the race distance and then get a game-changing drive-through. How difficult was it to keep those cars behind, sustain that pressure and that defense, but without pushing the margins just that little bit too far?
Yeah, I think the first couple of laps in the race, since I was leading, I gave myself some time to get warm with the car and how it felt, and then maybe lap 5 or so I tried to really go the pace that I could and got closer to the track limits. Yeah, it really is about getting a feeling there, and I don't know, becoming one somewhat, and once you're in that groove, just try everything to keep your focus up. There's many situations where there's a chance to get carried away and think, I don't know, 5 laps ahead or 10 or something, and then just have to remind yourself, next corner, next corner, next corner, and there's nothing else you really have to worry about. and then just repeat what you've practiced. Be super precise with your brake markers, and rather be early than too late. And that's what I try to focus on, to really never overshoot a single corner, because the time loss you have is so big. I'm pretty sure Boothby would have seen it coming and had his nose right in there. Had I opened it up just a tiny bit. So I just needed to make sure just to not have that tiny error. Maybe there was the pace wasn't the fastest, but certainly avoided any mistake, I think. And I was so lucky with the qualifying as well. Just in the last corner, somehow found 200s or something and brought it over the line. The lap wasn't that good actually until that point. So I was super lucky to start from pole, because I think if it was second or third, I wouldn't be in for the win here. I think the others were faster, but yeah, I could just stay ahead.
Yeah, well, like I say, that's qualifying can be such a pivotal part, especially when we have these shorter style of races. Still an hour, I'm sure once you've got that level of pressure, it doesn't feel like the shortest race distance in the world, but that P1 spot paying dividends in the end to secure that victory. And also great tips to anyone in the stream that's looking to get themselves into sim racing, how you put together a race win like that, and just taking it a step at a time, allowing yourself to kind of relax into the car and settle into that groove. Fantastic advice, I think, for anyone watching. Next week, we're going to be looking to go into a home circuit of yours, heading to the Nürburgring for round number 3. How are we feeling for that one? Any ideas how the BMW may be looking to fare there?
I think at one point last season, the in-game BOP changed quite in favor of the BMW, I think, which also meant that everybody was on it to go fast and bop it. So I'm pretty sure I have a couple kilos in the car. And after a win, everybody's furious with you and tries to drive your car and push it even further. So next race, I certainly have a couple kilos on board. And that's one stat I actually wanted to get rid of. Every time I win a race here, I'm probably the oldest LFM winner.
I couldn't possibly comment, Nils.
I think I'm older than both guys behind me together.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can disagree with you on that statistic. But what that does, those years, the wealth of experience behind the wheel of that cockpit today was what ended up getting you across the line in that P1 spot. So it has its advantages, I must say. But yeah, very interesting stuff heading into the next round to see how that all starts to play out, and whether or not the BMW will have the same strengths at the Nürburgring as well. We have to wait and see. But a big congratulations to you, Nils. Fantastic to see you on the top step of the podium once more after a little bit of a time away from there. And big thank you also for coming in for an interview as well. And good luck for next week.
For sure. Have a good one. Thanks and bye.
Thanks, Nils. Take care.
All right. Time for beer, I think. Is it? Is it not? I think it is. Just 1 second. 37, Alpha, 37. I'll catch you. 1 sec. Oh my god. Alcohol free as ever. Rain freeze. But that's the best Bane freeze. That was tens. Probably lost a liter easily. Why alcohol free? Because it's on stream and BMW shirt, so it's always alcohol free. Oh, I hope we had a lot of viewers. I hope everybody pressed like and all that. Get the hype train going. Good start to, well, the race weekend, really, right? So let's see where we can pick it up on Saturday for VM. And then I guess for Daytona doesn't really... I mean, of course, we're going to try win Daytona, but I think we're going to be so far down in the splits because nobody of us has I rating. So we'll probably be in the split with people who should be slower, but never know in iRacing. Maybe we're super slow as well. Oh, I need to check the rating I got. 155 elo at least, so we're back above 7,000. Also, I kind of want to mention it. Like last season, it bugged me that Tinko drove the BMW. Try to show how fast it is and all. I don't think did he manage a win? I'm not sure, but I saw him mostly in a P5-6ish area or something. So I'm very happy that I have already more wins than him. That's well. I don't know what to say, guys. Yeah, we're going to stream. I mean, we're solely doing Daytona for the stream. I don't think I would put myself through these 24 hours without streaming. Not worth it. So it's, yeah, for you or for my channel. Depends how you put it. Oh. Saw the message, Sabrix. I'm going to answer later. Yes, it's a Giga livery. Giga. And so I'm driving iRacing. I'm driving with the WCR guys, actually. So West Competition Racing, Victor, Nikolai. I don't actually who else is in the team. I think Gert is in the other team. But yeah, some of those guys. Well, Nick, go ahead. I mean, we practiced a bit for Daytona already, and I think times are good. We got a setup from Popometer where we have the BS competition setups and also CDA data. And it was super good. Like, we just took the setup. I asked them to specifically make setups for Daytona for endurance, a bit safer and all that. Downloaded it, drove, haven't looked into the setup once, not once. We only do the brake bias a bit and that's it. We're just taking the setup one-to-one as we downloaded it. It's perfect. Yeah, I think we'll do entire VEM because we're doing it with Ellen. So 6 hours VEM from 2 p.m. to roughly 8 p.m. Then maybe tiny break, warm up and iRacing, and then I'm not sure how we're aligning the stints yet, so we'll see. But probably from 8-9 p.m. I could be in the car when iRacing. Crowd, that's good to hear. You can also look at my data on popometer.io. Yeah, exactly, Victor. Well, you mean the thing is, I think the initial braking we're going to be very similar. It is that I keep slowing the car down more efficiently during the trail braking, during the turn-in phase, where you're probably not quite on point what the tire can take, either above or below, but not exactly on that point. And there's huge time to gain getting the trailing right. Because if you're under the speed or over the speed, you either kind of go too wide in the corner, lose a lot of time, or you go too tight, or you have to slow down, pick the speed up again, and then the car doesn't rotate and all that. So it's as soon as you're not getting the trailing right, even if your brake point is the same, yeah, you're just gonna get problems. So the idea is, and that's why I made a video last week, just brake yourself a meter or two earlier than the pros, but then you have more room to get your trailing right. And that's better than kind of overshooting every second corner or something. Just get the exit right. The exit is more important than the braking. Focus on that. Get fast exits. That's, yeah, the main message. Seb, thanks. Oh, I think Victor wanted to see the first BMW win in a while. Is there a way to feel if my trail braking is right, or do I have to look into data? Well, if the car still responds to steering, you're probably right? There needs to be like a close connection between the amount you brake and the amount you steer. Roughly, the more you steer, the less you can brake. And yeah, just getting a fine feeling for how much the tire can really take just also takes time. You have to think I have 5,000 or more hours on the game. So of course I have a better feeling. I listen to different things. I see different things. I see more tiny details in how the rotation of the car changes. But generally, when your car responds to steering during the braking phase, then your trail braking is more or less right. If it doesn't respond to steering, you're already pushing too far, most likely. And if the ABS is screaming, too much. There can be ABS, that's fine, but it shouldn't be too much. Like, it should engage every now and then, but it shouldn't be permanent, so to say. Then you're probably losing time. Then you're doing too much. Best test is probably just turn the ABS off, and it's not gonna, like, these cars should work with ABS. Nobody's going to be faster without, okay? But you can always turn it off just as a test how much you're overdoing it and how much you're having the ABS help you, for example. But it's tricky, yeah. SimMagic haptic motors. I haven't really looked at them. I don't think, I mean, you hear the ABS in the game, right? It's super loud. And you can see the dash blinking and your brake bar is blinking and all that. So I probably don't need the haptic motors. Will probably distract me more from the other information in the FFB, but I guess whatever helps you figure it out, right? I'm more the acoustic person. So I go by the sound of the tire and the ABS to figure out if I'm doing too much or too little. For other people, it might be the haptic in the hand. Yeah, and then of course, yeah, looking at the data is the data is going to give you the most, and then you'll see the overlap of how much braking and how much steering. And I try with the data, okay, and then see. I think the data is good not just to, I don't know, generally compare and figure out the details, but it's good to for yourself to see how far or how different your inputs actually are, right? You can look at the replay, you look at the hot lap, you think everything's rather similar, only tiny difference. But once you look at the data, you're like, oh, that's entirely different, right? And I think just allowing you to change that perspective and really seeing, okay, I'm really doing something different there, while you thought you're not. That's what the data can achieve. And then it opens your mind, then you have to be ready to accept that there's more to do in your driving. Yeah, Luke Whitehead coaching helped me get here. that was tough, man. Boothby was certainly faster. At least a tenth or two, I don't know. Maybe the draft kept him close. Not sure. But yeah, one mistake, I think he would have had me. You kind of don't want to get into data. Seems to be too tedious. The thing is, for Popometer, okay, what we do on Popometer Evo is that you don't have to go into the entire data, because there's one thing we added that kind of gives you a narrowed down on everything, which is we are marking the point where you're the slowest in the corner, and the Pro, of course, and we are marking the point where you're the tightest, so where the apex is supposed to be. And the only thing you need to work with is, where's my slowest point in relation to the apex, and what does the Pro do different? And very, very often you'll see the Pro has the slowest point in the corner before the apex, and the amateur has the slowest point in the corner after the apex. And that's already the biggest difference you'll have. And then you will learn, okay, I need to slow down earlier. I need to start accelerating before the apex. And then working yourself towards that, just having these reference points. When should I be starting to actually accelerate? When should I stop decelerating? And just with those points, those markers, you don't really have to get into the data, how you brake and all that. You just get 2 reference points per corner, and then you can work with those. So do get into the data. I'm pretty sure it's going to help. And if not, you get your money back, okay? Easy. Yeah, and car position. Car position is the other big thing. You don't really see in the replay, right? It looks same in the replay, but in the data you'll see, oh, that's half a car width, and that's going to change a lot. Hey, Thomas. Danke dir. Yeah, I mean, if it's here in Misano, that corner is super tricky, right? That is one of the most difficult corners, I think, in the game. The advantage over the others, what you mean? Like, advantage of what over what? Popometer over other services, or? Yeah, Evo, there is, I mean, just go to the website, sign up, and then you get a like banner on top which says 7-day trial period. And then you have that feature, right? Because the apex and slowest point marking is a paid feature normally, but you get it for a week for free and then see if you like it or not. If you have that free trial, you can also join. There's a lot of teams. Just go to the top of the page, teams, public teams, and then maybe join my there's 2 teams, or I have several, but go to the team Aggressive Preset Labs Ferrari or Aggressive Preset Labs Barcelona. On Barcelona, you'll have a lap with all cars on the Aggressive Preset, so you have plenty to compare. Or if you're a Ferrari guy, you want a particular track. I drove the Ferrari on all tracks with the Aggressive Preset, so there's, you know, there's a vertical and a horizontal line of tracks, so to say, and or car combos that you can compare to. That's yes, that's a Weizen. Yeah, the thing with the setups is we have plenty of creators, right? Some will go super aggressive setups, some will go safer setups. I made the Porsche setups, which are a lot safer, nicer to drive than the aggressive ones. So yeah, it depends. Like, I know there's more people who need a safer, stable, nice to drive setup than the super aggressive esports stuff. So I wouldn't recommend beginners to go with, hey, McCormick or Nils or whoever drives this setup, I need to be able to drive that too. You just might not be for the time being. Could take you a year. Yeah, and Evo, if you need a longer test period, let me know, okay? I'll just hit a button and then you get 2 weeks. Whatever you need, okay? All right, guys. Thanks for chatting. Let's call it a day, I think, and then we'll already see you in, well, 1.5 days. So 36 hours roughly from now, we'll see you again for the VM Endurance start. I'll do it with Alan, 12-year-old Alan. So this is his first pretty much professional series. We just about qualified in. He has been putting a lot of work this week. So I think this is this is going to be really interesting. We're just trying to make our best result there. Not aiming to win, but just give Ellen a great experience and learnings there. Yours is 2 years. Oh, we need to change that. I mean, if you already do 16 low, that's pretty fast. Still 11? Oh, sorry, Alan. Still 11, so he's even younger. All right, guys. I call it a day. See you. Bye. Text me at Discord if you need anything. All right, bye. Danke, Leute. Danke. Bye.